Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn about another set of linkers or connectors. These are ng, ga, and na. Today's lesson will focus on ligatures or pang-angkop. We use this to link an adjective or adverb to the word it modifies. In Filipino, that is, iugnay ang pang-uri o pang-abay sa salitang binabago nito. Link, iugnay. Adjective, pang-uri. Or, o. Adverb, pang-abay. To the, sa. Word, salita. It, nito. Nito is the possessive form of it. Modifies, binabago. In Filipino language, we have three ligatures or pang-angkop. These are ng, ga, and na. Let us learn about ng. Like many two-letter words in the Filipino language, this has many uses. In our previous lesson, we learned to use it as a marker or pananda. In this lesson, we will learn to use it as a ligature or pang-angkop. Here is an example. Beautiful day. Magandang araw. Beautiful, maganda. Day, araw. To link maganda with araw, we added ng as a suffix to maganda. Here is another example. Good thing. Mabuting bagay. Good, mabuti. Thing, bagay. Happily played. Masayang naglaro. Happy is masaya and played, naglaro. Suddenly left. Biglang umalis. Sudden is bigla. Left, umalis. Did you notice that in the last two examples, we used adverbs happily and suddenly, and to link it to the action that it modifies, we added ng at the end of the adverb. So the pattern here is that we add ng at the end of the adjective or the adverb. Ng immediately followed the letters A and I. In Filipino, we use the ligature ng whenever the adverb or adjective ends with a vowel. Now let us learn how to use g as a ligature or pang-angkop. Here are some examples. Rainy day, maulang araw. Rainy, maulan. Day, araw. Light luggage, magaang bagahe. Light, magaan. Luggage, bagahe. This evening, ngayong gabi. This is not ngayon. Ngayon is actually now. But whenever we say this evening in Filipino, we say ngayong gabi. Evening, gabi. Slowly moved. Dahan-dahang gumalaw. Slowly, dahan-dahan. Moved, gumalaw. So similar to using ng, the pattern is that we attach g as a suffix to the adverb or the adjective to link it to its object or the action. The rule is we use ga as the ligature or pang-angkop whenever the adjective or adverb ends with the letter N. Now let us learn how to use na. Here are some examples. Small child, maliit na bata. Small, maliit. Child, bata. To link maliit with bata, we say maliit na bata. Thick book, makapal na libro. Thick, makapal. Book, libro. Quickly ate, mabilis na kumain. Quick, mabilis. Ate, kumain. Quietly read, tahimik na nagbasa. Quiet, tahimik. Read, nagbasa. So the pattern here is that we use na after the adverb or the adjective to link it to its object or the verb. So when do we use na instead of nang or ga? We use it whenever the adjective or adverb ends with a consonant letter, with the exception of the letter N, because if it's an N, we use ga. Here is a quick side lesson for you. Do you know that in Filipino, it's all right to swap the words around? Swap the words, pagpalitin ang mga salita. Swap, pagpalitin. The, ang. Words, mga salita. Here are some examples. Small child, maliit na bata. We can also say, batang maliit. Here's another one. Quickly ate, mabilis na kumain. Can be said as, kumaing mabilis. And also, if you have seen our lesson on adverbs, we can also say, kumain ng mabilis. So to summarize our lesson on ligatures or pang-angkop, we use nang as a suffix to words ending in a vowel. We use ga as a suffix to words ending in letter N. And last, we use na after words ending in consonants, except with the letter N. That is our lesson today. I hope you found it useful. And for your homework, practice using nang, ga, and na to link words. This will help you to make your Filipino sentences smoother and easier to say. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!